Welcome to the Onebar and Lupagus Show, your daily source for everything Minnesota Vikings.
All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus Show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. We got some Vikings news, rumors, nuggets, all of it. We're also going to be talking about the scrimmage from last night. So stick around till the end. Hit that sub button. Let's get 15,000 subs. Let's talk some damn Vikings football.
Yeah, let's get there by cut day, those 15K. Let's start with the little news nuggets floating around. And Andrew Kramer, this is kind of Mr. Obvious here, but he said we're probably not going to see Hawk or Jefferson out there for a little bit. I guess the surprising thing here is with Hawkinson. But again, why put either one of these guys out there more than you need to? None of them really needs to practice. So I'm fine sitting these guys out.
Well, yeah, sitting them out is one thing, but like Hawkinson, get your ass on the field. I mean, we've seen too much of this. He's got to be out there. He has to. No excuses. Justin Jefferson, I think he's going to be fine. But like with Hawkinson, you just never seem to know. He's always injured. I don't like it.
Well, I mean, him and McCarthy already worked up that rapport. They're playing catch together before practice even started. They got a lot of reps during the preseason so far. So I didn't even see what the hell was it. His back? What was bugging this time?
It was his groin, and it's just like. I mean, I get it. Like, I don't care if they were playing catch this offseason. It doesn't matter if they were playing catch if he's not on the field. So I love TJ Hawkinson. He's one of the best tight ends in the league. Get on the field.
Well, if you need to keep him on the field so he's on the field for week one, that's where I want him. I don't care if he's on the field right now. Let's go to JJ McCarthy. Sounds like he won't play in the second preseason game, but we'll get a decent amount of run in this week's game. What is a decent amount of run, in your opinion?
I don't know. I'm very curious. I mean, I would assume at least like 3 series. I mean, we'll see. I'll be streaming that puppy the whole time. So saddle up. About 2:45 on Saturday. Be live the entire time, and we will see firsthand. I'll be very vocal. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
It might depend on how those series go. I mean, if they're like 3-and-outs and they're shit, then he's going to probably play a little bit more. If they're nice long drives and he's looking good and he's completing passes and KLC likes what he sees, maybe you'll cut it a little bit shorter. So I don't know. I think maybe quarter and a half. I don't think he plays the whole first half.
I wouldn't rule it out. I mean, this is all he's going to play this preseason, and we all know what happened last preseason. He got hurt and didn't play much of anything. So, I'm not worried of them playing him longer based off of injury. It's just I want him to go out on a good note. I want some momentum here. I want him to make some good plays, and if that takes a half or 3 quarters, I don't care. Play the man.
And it sounds like the big reason why he won't play in the second preseason game is because of those joint practices they have with who is coming
Patriots.
Here? Patriots, yeah. But it does seem like a lot of starters are going to play at least see some action on Saturday. So this is kind of like the first game of the preseason has become. Remember, it was the third game when the starters would play. They play like a whole series. So the first game sounds like it's starting to become that right now.
It's going to blow their load right out of the gate. So I'm looking forward to them. I mean, we won't see like Hitman, and obviously Jefferson ain't going to be out there.
Or Hawkinson.
Hey man, I'm upset about that. Stay healthy. Rub some dirt on it.
Well, another tight end who's not healthy is Gavin Bartholomew. Sounds like he has a serious back injury. I know we talked about last night in the Nick Vanett video. But I mean, I don't know when you can do it, but this guy needs to go on the season-ending pup list because he is not playing this year.
Yeah, everybody's saying that's what's going to happen. That's what will happen. I don't know what serious back injury means, but a tight end with a back injury is not great. And I've said it multiple times. Like, they overdrafted him. They clearly loved him more than other teams, more than every draft guru. So they had high expectations. So hopefully he's ready to go next year.
Yeah, that would be nice. We mentioned Vikings did sign Nick Vanett, the veteran tight end, to add some depth to that room with the injury that we have to Bartholomew. So we already did a video on that. I'm not going to talk too much about Nick Vanett, but a guy who was just in the league a lot longer than I initially thought he was.
Yeah, the guy's like 74 years old. One thing we didn't even start out with, we already did a video. I mean, Addison suspended 3 games. That's the big news. We all saw that coming. We need to talk about it. We will be doing a video on some potential free agent targets that they could bring in, because obviously nobody wants to step up at wide receiver 3.
Seems like there's some issue there at that position. There wasn't an issue with this guy when he's a Viking. Anthony Barr is going to officially retire from the NFL. Well done, 55. Thank you for the memories.
Good job, Tony. Good job, Tony Barr. Good career, buddy. Mike Zimmer, love this guy more than anything in the world. And Underrated player. Stats don't do Anthony Barr justice of what he did.
Yeah, and I love the fact he had 2 stints with the Vikings when he came back. Was it 2 years ago? It was fantastic, unexpected. Anthony Barr returning to the Vikings, but yeah, great career. Ended up being a very good draft pick for the Vikings. So yeah, Anthony Barr, we wish you well. Jeremy Fowler reported the Vikings. Oh, we did that one. Dane Mizutani and Alec Lewis both reporting that Sam Howell isn't going anywhere. We're stuck with old Howitzer.
Well, I watched that whole show. I don't know if you did, but their reasoning isn't like, he ain't bad. The reasoning is it's too late. I mean, he knows the offense, and there's really nobody better. It's not like they're like, oh, they're all in on Sam Howell. It's like, oh, shit. We don't have anybody else to bring in, and Max Brosmer isn't ready. Brett Rippon, if it came down to Brett Rippon or Sam Howell, I'm throwing Sam Howell out there every time just because he's going to wing that puppy. But, yeah, it wasn't like a glowing review.
No, it's more saying the fact like he's not going anywhere. Vikings are stuck with him. He'll most likely.
But that said, Alec Lewis did not have him on his 53. Mixed reports here.
Maybe he'll change it on his next one. You got any other Nuggets news wise before we jump into the scrimmage highlights?
Yeah, we got a bunch of scrimmage. But first, somebody put out Brian Flores. I think it was TPP put it out there. Does not have an extension yet, and his contract ends after this season. Ben Gosling was speculating that he might want to test the market next year, whether that's a head coach or just to get paid to be someone else's DC. We will see, but they need to lock him up. Brian O'Neill was raving about Donovan Jackson's, comparing him to a young Christian Darrisaw. That was crazy and also beautiful. And then my last one is pretty much just about the scrimmage. So let's get into the scrimmage.
Yeah, let's jump into the scrimmage. Will Riker, the kicker, had a rough go of it so far, but not last night. He was 6 for 6 at the practice. That's what we want to see.
All it matters. I don't care what he does in practice. Make them when they count. Preseason, I hope he ends up kicking 15 of those MFers. I want him hot and heavy out there, but it was great to see. Good job, Will.
Great job, Willie Longballs. We love you, and we want you to be a kicker for a very long time.
Gonna be.
Xavier Scott was the running back with the 2, as we were talking about this a little bit the other day. It sounds like he's jumped Ty Chandler.
Ty Chandler's gone. He's out of here.
Not watching.
No one else. I don't remember which Viking beat writer it was. Basically said that Xavier Scott is RB3 pretty much right now. Ty Chandler, there hasn't been a peep about him. He will get picked up by somebody, but let's go Xavier Scott. Yeah.
Yeah, another guy who was playing the ones last night, Jay Ward. I know Harrison Smith had the night off, but Jay Ward stepped in. Sounds like he played pretty well. Ward is having a good camp.
I think Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi love Jay Ward as much as Mike Zimmer loved Anthony Barr. This guy is going to be here for the next 20 years. He ain't going anywhere.
So some reports of McCarthy, they're kind of mixed depending where you're reading this information from. Some said he looked great. Some said he had a so-so day. But one thing I really like, he used his legs a lot. And it's something I don't know if we talked about enough. J.J. McCarthy is going to be a weapon running the football. We haven't had that consistently from quarterback in a long time. So that's very exciting. He had a touchdown run last night, and he was really sharp on his 7-on-7s. I think he hit Oliver in a tight one, Jordan Addison a couple times. So McCarthy, depending where he looked, I think he looked good overall. What it sounded like.
Yeah, there were some dicey throws for sure. The only thing with it, he looked good with his legs, but he also looked like he was scared out of his mind. Like, offensive line didn't play very good. He was scampering because it was collapsing very quickly. And whether that's just because it's practice or whatnot, we will find out. But this offensive line, that what we saw at that scrimmage from those highlights, that can't happen in a game.
No, and we'll know more on Saturday playing against a defense that's ready to roll against us. And with Ryan Kelly was out, so definitely that factors in. But this thing needs to start gelling, especially with the young quarterback. He has to feel safe. He has to feel protected. But I do love the fact he can escape that pressure. Like that one move he made was really slick. Swung to his left and came back right, and he just took off. So I love the fact he can do that because Kirk Cousins back there was nothing but a damn statue. Sam Darnold wasn't much better.
Darnold was kind of the same thing. I don't think we're going to lose anything there. Darnold is a very underrated guy with his legs, and we saw it last year. I expect to see the same thing from McCarthy, and hopefully he just has a little bit more time in the pocket and make a beautiful throw instead of putting those beautiful legs out. Get clipped.
Beautiful stems of his. Did you see Ben Lieber, who he named as his player that stood out the most in the night practice?
I did.
Jalen frickin' Redmond. Jalen Redmond stood out the most to Ben Lieber.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean, maybe he was expectations wise what he based it on. Like, I don't know. Maybe it was
I don't think so. I think he just said he stood out the most.
I think it's a good thing. Why not? Redmond, I mean, this guy just continues to do things the right way and make a name for himself, make himself some money.
I love it for Jalen Redmond. I would have loved it to be somebody else. Maybe I'm just taking a negative route on that, but like I would love it. I would have loved it to be an offensive lineman. I would have loved it to be like Jonathan Allen. But like, hey, Jalen Redmond, he's a very good find. And he's gonna be a big part of this defense. So I won't complain.
Yeah, which is weird. I mean, you haven't heard a ton about him in camp so far, but it's nice to hear that from Ben Lieber. Very dialed into the Vikings.
We talked Donovan Jackson. He had a good practice.
Not the one-on-ones against Javon Hargrave. Those are tough to watch.
Well, yeah, but whoever posted that even said, like, he got smoked on this one, but he had a very good night. Like the very one of him
pulling around. Was it on a Mason run where he got outside and made a nice
block? I mean, a rookie guard going against Javon Hargrave one-on-one. Come on. That ain't happening.
It's like me going against you in arm wrestling. Just slam you.
Yeah, he would. You can argue that.
Their Nuggets from last night?
Not really. I mean, it seemed it was pretty laid back. Defense, again, very hot and heavy. Obviously, without Justin Jefferson out there, Hawkinson wasn't out there. You're not getting the full bag. One thing we didn't mention in the news and Nuggets is Colin Cowherd still just yapping. I mean, clearly, J.J. McCarthy, I don't know what he did to Colin Cowherd, but it's painful to listen to. And the only thing I'll say, I'm not even going to go into what he said because it was so stupid. Go look at the predictions he's made the previous couple of years. Some of the dumbest shit you'll ever read. So if you're buying into it, maybe he's right, maybe he's wrong. But this guy has said some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen. And
I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't want to bring it up because I think it's weird. It's like vindictive. It's like, I don't know what his agenda is. I don't get it. Like, why are you going after this young quarterback and writing him off already? But yeah, I agree. Colin Cowherd, not a fan. And yeah, I know a lot of predictions are just horrible.
Yeah, the only reason I brought it up is just to clarify that he's never right.
So stupid. I don't get it. I don't get it.
All right, let us know comments if we missed any hot news and nuggets, what you guys thought of the scrimmage. Let us know. We'll be talking receivers later, but hit that sub too.
Remember this? Back in 2018, a donkey went missing in California. However, it was recently found living in the wild with a herd of elk.